Hello everyone, welcome back to House Gnome Gaming and our continuation of Frostpunk, A New Home Normal. Last time we left off, we were starting to reduce the number of Londoners. We had almost fully explored the map that had been uncovered so far. We have gotten quite a bit more population into our city. We started our propaganda center. Right there. And we have a couple buildings being run by automatons. So we are in pretty good shape right now. We have a 2-degree temperature drop coming up in the morning. And it looks like we need to build a couple more resource depots to store our materials in, especially the food and the coal. We really need to stockpile these items. We're going to be using the steel and the wood almost as quick as we're making it. As a matter of fact, I think I want to change. Got one wood storage. Yeah. We don't really need that because we're going to be using it quite quickly. Alright, we've got another automaton going. And we are going to put him on our other steelworks. Get that other automaton going. Alright, so we can now turn the generator all the way up to steam level 4. That is as strong as we can make, excuse me, that's as strong as we can make that level of heat. Let's go ahead and upgrade our heaters as well. And then we're going to go ahead and start changing these bunk houses into actual houses because we are going to need the heat buff that's going to give us. Our book of laws. Agitators raises the efficiency of nearby workplaces, but I think we're going to do the patrol law this time. We've got a decent food going on, so let's send some patrols out, and that reduced our discontent, raised our hope, and got a coal outpost going now. It's going to bring us 800 coal a day. So that's going to help out the stockpiling we need to do. And I think I want to build another hunter's hut. Get some more food. There we go. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 254 food rations from the stockpile. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy ideas before the needs of the cities. Well, let's send the guards in. Also, we're getting quite a bit of food in every day now, so we're going to put in a second cookhouse. These cookhouses are so oddly shaped. I'm not going to be able to put it anywhere that already has a heat source. So let's stick it right there. And circle this around. Turn that around. Need one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Yeah, we'll put it right there. All right, get some heat sources built. Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more important, they caught one of the thieves. Now we can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? Let him go, but we'll prepare a place for him soon. Banish him, or our people will decide his fate. Well, we're not going to build a prison, because I don't ever build a prison. And this guy's been stealing our food, so we're going to banish him. People aren't going to really care for that, but I don't really care for that either. Oh, somebody died. Poet's suicide. Sir, one of our people has committed suicide. In his spare time, he wrote poems about loss, suffering, and the death of hope. Our propaganda center waged a campaign against him to protect our people from his influence. Now people might blame us for his suicide, unless we make it look like he drank himself to death. Do it and burn his poems, or stay away from it. We have a lot of hope right now and no discontent, so we're just going to stay away from it. And as soon as that expires, we will send out some more propaganda. We're starting to get some more sick. People regain hope. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and are starting to hope for the future. I'm glad to hear that. We're down to 45. Excellent. Reach the fishing village, so let's move on to the ice corridor. And we've got a 2-degree drop, so we are going to raise our steam level by 1 and then click on our overdrive. The reason we're going to do this is because we need a 2-level increase in our heat. This building is being run by workers, so we want heat there. This one's an automaton, so we don't need heat there. The overdrive gives 1 heat increase, but it raises the stress level. So what we're going to do is, while we have all these extra steam hubs running and sucking down coal, we're going to use the overdrive as a way to keep our coal use down. And then at night, when we only have the minimal number of steam hubs running, we can increase the generator level. All right, now we're going to turn this one low and get some people cooking in our cookhouse, and this we're going to turn off. We don't running it all right now because we don't have anything in the heat zone. have sick people. And we can get more houses built. 2, 3, 6 will do it. Alright, we've got advanced heaters, which means if we were to turn a heater on in a building, it would now raise it several degrees. So you can see this one shot way up to comfortable. We could actually probably turn that off and it goes down to cold because, yeah, that doesn't reach. That's okay. We can run the heater. It goes from cold to comfortable because it shoots up 3 degrees now. All right, we've only got to run with these temperatures for a couple days and then we're going to get a warm up. So what we've got right now as far as heating is good in the houses. Eventually we're going to want this house insulation to go up. Same with the healthcare. But for the moment, we can concentrate on other things. Let's go ahead and do the automaton redesign, which is going to yeah, reduces the cost of the automatons. All right, and now we can turn the heat off of this building because we're going to put an automaton there. And we're going to kill doing any more automatons at the moment. An angry rant. Sir, our guards report that a man is giving an impassioned speech to a small crowd accusing you of scheming to enslave us all. Our captain is trying to keep you content, ignorant, and under control. Remember the new poor law? The workhouses? That's how we live now. We're supposed to work and be quiet, but it's not too late. We're going to let him talk. We've got a little time, 6 days. And right now we seem to be doing pretty well with the Londoners, so we'll let this guy talk himself into a hole. Ice corridor. We're following the wide corridor of crushed ice that the American dreadnought, the USS Hephaestus, left in its wake. We marvel at the thick slabs of ice that have been crushed and swept aside by the American dreadnought Hephaestus. Soon we might be able to learn how it managed to accomplish such feats. We can see a huge silhouette in the distance, which might be its sister ship, Prometheus. And nothing to do here, but we found another dreadnought, so we will go check that out. And let's go over to the frozen pond. Alright, we're going to boost our scout sleds to make them even faster. And we are filling up on food. And we're going to go to steam level 3 and turn off our overdrive. Most of the machinery aboard the USS Prometheus has been dismantled and taken away. The massive steam hammer used to split the thickest ice lies broken by the ship's bow. The dreadnought is stripped of useful machinery, but its hulk contains enough steel to justify establishing an outpost here. On the bridge, we find a log with Tesla's last order. Transfer all supplies and able-bodied survivors aboard the Hephaestus. Take the amputees only if you have prosthesis to make them useful. And he was kind of a tough cookie. Take the resources. 220 wood, 122 steel, 2 steam cores. Head off to the supply depot. As you can see, our thermometer got pretty high, so our stress level is about 50%, which is why we want to make sure we turn off the overdrive at night. Allows our homes to still be cool without burning quite so much wood. Frozen Pond, a distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. We'll go to the ruined warehouse. I mean, doesn't seem like it actually opened anything up, but okay. And let's build some more houses because we have a lovely amount of wood and steel coming in. And if we can get all these houses built, then we can actually turn this generator down one and still keep our houses at a livable level. Another theft. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 379 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Send the guards again. And let's send out some propaganda. And the guards failed. And somebody died. Murdered on duty. One of the guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? We don't have a prison, so we can't lock him up. We can banish him, and he'll leave the city forever, which won't affect either our discontent or our hope, or we can let him go because he's not the murderer. Well, he didn't kill the guys. So we're going to let him go, even though the discontent will rise, because I'm a soft touch. And more people abandoned the Londoners. 38. Not bad, considering we had 65. Well, I can remember worse mornings and better ones too. I love the comments they make. Supply depot. The shack is falling apart, but its contents still have some value to us. Searching the shack, we found plenty of valuable supplies. Wood and food. Go over to the stone ship.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Ruined warehouse. 3 of the 4 walls are still standing, protecting a small stash of snow-covered supplies. With moderate effort, we were able to remove the crates containing supplies from under the snow. We'll put them to good use in our city. So we got some more wood and food. And that is it. So let's go over to the Dreadnought, and we might be able to go to the Snowcat while they're at the stone ship. Alright, we got the boosted scout sleds. Let's go ahead and go for the generator efficiency upgrade. And let's build some more houses. Let's go ahead and take that prosthetic law. We're going to need it, I'm sure.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
A distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Research hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Alright, so let's go to this damaged Snowcat, and I guess we'll just go ahead and send these guys back to the city then. Sir, a child came to the guard station and gave the guardsmen a stuffed toy dog, telling them that they should take it with them when they walk the streets at night. It seems people appreciate those who work hard to protect law and order in our city. I'm glad to hear it. I think we could do another patrol by now too. Yes, let's do that. Oh yeah, we are really lowering the tendency of people to stay with the Londoners now. What's that? 3 arrows down. Alright, and I am going to do a wood resource because we are just booking it on the wood. And since we're doing that, let's go ahead and do the house insulation because that's going to take quite a bit of wood. And I think another automaton. This used to be a large snow cat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. We found some supplies inside the rack. We'll surely find a good use for them. 122 steel and one more place to explore. And let's build some more houses. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to turn off steam level 3 and turn on the overdrive. How did that affect our coal? Not horribly, but we certainly weren't stockpiling it at the same rate. Snow-covered supplies. The snow covering the crates is deep, but we're sure there are some valuable supplies buried down there. Under the snow, we uncovered many crates full of supplies. There's no telling who might have left them here. Alright, we're going to take the food, and that is it for our current exploration abilities. So we are gaining coal at a positive amount. We are doing great with the wood because of the automatons. The same for the steel, fully automated. Positive amount of food every day. Empty beds in our healthcare. And we are slowly upgrading all of our bunkhouses into houses. 29 houses and only 10 bunkhouses left. Let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get all those upgraded into houses. Which, yes, is going to make people sick because they're out building in the cold, but that's okay. We're going to take that hit. The end of thievery. Sir, the thief you let walk free has approached us with some of his friends. They told us who killed the guard and returned some of the stolen supplies. This tragedy has opened our eyes, they say. We were stupid. All this talk about choosing our own way, what has it gained? A man's dead. We're done with the Londoners for good. I'm glad to hear that. Mercy always wins. And now everybody's snug in their little homes, and we will be able to turn the heat down a level and keep everybody a living temperature. And we're going to go ahead and turn the heat on to the guard houses though. Same for the public house. And I believe this is where we're going to leave off today. We are in a pretty good spot. We've got people leaving the Londoners left and right, and we still have 4 days to get these last 40 people gone. Everyone is upgraded to a house. No one's living in tents or bunkhouses anymore. We have ample room in the medical facilities that we have, and we have fully explored the map to date. And we're coming right along on our research. So that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like below. If you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when new videos come out. Once again, I'm House Gnome Gaming. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.